I am currently long in Kiwi dollar and short in dollar yen, pound dollar, and euro dollar. I'll walk you through what I have trading starting top down here on the daily chart on Kiwi dollar. Or actually on the 4-hour chart here. So here on the 4-hour chart, we get this price action here where actually let's kick over to the daily. That'll make more sense starting out. Now I'm looking at an older version of here. Okay. My platform has reverted back to an older version of itself, so I'm going to make some adjustments here on the fly and get back to the charting setup that I want to see here. Okay, so here on Kiwi dollar, looking at this price action right here, where you see this body candle close right here. So here is today's candle, which is Thursday's candle. This is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So we can see here on Sunday we get this body candle close for Monday above. So we get the sweep of the sell side, and then we get the buy side delivery here coming in. And then with this buy side delivery with the body candle close, so this gives me a long bias coming into Tuesday. And you can see Tuesday pulls back, Wednesday stays inside the range of Tuesday, and now we're seeing Thursday here pulling back as well. But this is all stemmed on that Monday bullish price action here in this candle sweeping this liquidity and also sweeping this liquidity, but failing to reach higher. So I would look for price to want to reach into this area here. But as you can see, price has pulled back very aggressively here today. But based on what I'm seeing, overall conditions market-wise have been pretty weak here. So we'll go back out to my execution charting here. And on my execution charting, you can see here on the 4-hour chart, you can see this price action here where this swing low area right here is swept out right here. So that sell side liquidity is swept out of the market with an aggressive sell side move and then an aggressive buy side move back into this range. So if we could set a range, would be from here, or right now it's set currently as a weekly level, but that was based off of the daily. So if I pull this up for here, and then I'll move this here. So where you're seeing these blue lines here, let's call this the range, or this the box that price is currently in, where this is the high of the box, or the upper edge of the box. This is the lower edge of the box, and then you get an aggressive price move below the box, and then an aggressive price move back into the box. And I'm calling this the box because this particular entry model is called the box. So with that, seeing these or seeing this type of price action, this would give me the impression that this is a long, as it has manipulated outside of the box and then back into the box. So with that, you can see price delivered but failed to reach these relatively equal highs here. And then price has just drifted here to the sell side, really close to a stop out right here, but price is holding on. I've taken a series of entries And we'll see if those entries will hold up. You can see here on the 15-minute entry here, and then a couple of entries here this morning as prices pull back. But you can see here on the hour as well, this aggressive buy, and then you can see just pretty much just drift here to the sell side. So as close as price action is to my stop out right now, it'll be interesting to see if price will, here it was an order, I don't know, I might have been stopped out of this order. I believe I was. There was an ad attempt there that I believe I must have been stopped out, probably down here somewhere, I would imagine. But let's head over to dollar yen. So here on dollar yen, we'll see if we can pick this one up here off of the 4-hour chart. Try to simplify things. The previous system I was working on, I was pulling everything off of the daily for bias, but with this system I can pull bias just from this alone, from this box, or from a box alone. I can pull bias here. But I may not be okay. So just trying here on, and I'm just doing this on the fly here, but I'm gonna try to see if I can pick up bias here off of the 4-hour, which may be or may not be a better idea than using the daily. But I have traditionally used the daily, but I'm gonna see if I can just pick this up right here. So looking at right now, I'm a short here. So right now I've got the low of my box down here, and then I've got the high of the box. Actually, the high of the box, looking at it this way, I want to move it. To here. Okay. So let's say that this is my box here, and then price action sweeps. Sweeps here with this aggressive buy move, and then an aggressive sell move here. With that aggressive sell move, you're getting an engulfing series of candles. So this whole buy leg here has been engulfed here, and then you're getting a BPR, a balanced price range here. On the 4-hour, you get a BPR where this fair value gap area here is closed below by opposing fair value gaps, and you're also getting a market structure shift to the sell side when price was delivering to the buy side. So this is what I'm picking up here on the 4-hour chart alone without the daily chart, and then you get price pull back here, but not quite test the box, the high of the box, and then price redelivers to the sell side and then starts to return to the buy side. So what I would see here would be inducement here. So this is inviting traders to take a position, even though those highs, these highs right here, will be rated in the future as the box has not been retested. And then here we come here where now back in this area, the high of this body of this candle is 732, and right now price has gotten to 694. So I would anticipate looking at price action here. You have these equal highs, and then with this you have this relatively equal highs right here. Feel pretty confident price is going to trade through this area here, as this has set up a very neat target, and ideally price would reach back here to the back end of the box at 159,732, which is ideally where I would have entered for any of these positions here. So looking at the box methodology here, just on the 4-hour chart as opposed to the daily chart, this may be setting up visually, at least to me, a little more clean. Again, I was trading a system where I was using the daily chart to get bias, and now with this particular system that I've gravitated towards now, bias can be achieved on the 4-hour as well. So I may switch based on how this looks, but I can say I would not be in this position right now if I have been looking at the 4-hour. Looking at the 1 hour, it doesn't make it as clear as to which where your box is here on the 4-hour. But now I'm pretty clear here, and then my goal would be to target this low down here, the box. And currently, based on what I was showing, does this not have, this is one of these newer orders, it may not have a target, just may have a stop loss. Okay. So my target is here when really my target would be lower here. So I'm going to adjust these. 269 and 295. These look like they're pretty much equal. 269, 295. So 269, 157, 269. So I may consider dropping to the 4-hour for this method, as it is making things more clear here. But then I also have to be right, or let's say the trade idea has to work out. But we'll see. When I get into pound dollar and euro dollar, which I'm looking at as counter trend trades, then we'll see. See more. Okay, I'm gonna adjust that, and just because of that, I'm gonna go back to Kiwi dollar and make a 4-hour assessment here. So right now I'm going to remove these off of my chart. These are fair value gaps that would have been on the daily chart. Okay, so here you get this, boom, boom, boom. Okay, here you get this sweep here, so I'm gonna call this my box, call that my box up here. So this one's pretty set. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else to this. This one's set, so this one goes or it doesn't go. But the position of everything, we get this sweep here back into the range, aggressive. But even if it was the other way, because I've seen this traded where the opposite position is taken right away. So here could be some type of box here. Boom. No. Well, yeah, there is a box here, but or at least it's not been traded back up into here. Looks like a box. Gets traded here. Here, boom. Yeah, and that's the problem with the 4 hour. Like I can get dizzy in here trying to locate your box. Let's head over to pound dollar here. Okay, so here for pound dollar, need to adjust this. So my trade idea here is a long, and I may stick to the daily for bias. I'm not sure yet. I'm just playing around with this here, just because I can. I want to see the difference of making decisions off the daily and here off of the 4 hour. The 4 hour, as I mentioned, can make you dizzy. But let's say here's a box. Here to here. There's definitely a consolidation area right here on the 4 hour for sure. Okay, so this consolidation area, price breaks long here, putting in gaps, breaks long, comes back into the range short, and then breaks the range short, comes back in here. So this looks more aggressive down here than it does here. So here breaks out of the range kinda, but here, this down here, this I really like. And then price breaks back into the range, pulls back. Okay. Get this, and we get the retest here, and then we get the trade. Okay, so I'm seeing here on the 4 hour, this will certainly open up more trading opportunities here. And then it dips here, bang, back into the range. So potentially here, it's manipulated out of the range, but does that make it a new range, or does that keep this range here, or keep this box here? Because this sets up this, which would be inducement here, goes higher, sweeps out that inducement. But then this is below the box. So do I adjust the box down to here, which would mean I would need an entry down here, but I don't think I do. Sweeps back in. Boom. I think here is likely where I probably take an entry again as it comes back and tests this box with a stop below here to the high of the box. And if I had done that, then I could take an exit there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep looking at this, but the 4 hour I like, but I don't like, just because signal wise, you get more signals and it's just kind of up and down, but it allows you to take trades in both directions and take advantage of the moves. So I think I'm gonna play around with this 4 hour chart here, but overall here looking to take profit here at the 133.086 level here, which is just before my scheduled long entry, which is right here. And then with this scheduled long entry, looking to trade back up high into the range here to seek out these relatively equal highs here where that price leg that sold reached into. So looking to target that if that's going to be reached. And then let's head over to euro dollar. See if anything can be learned from here. So I'm seeing price doing some consolidation here, back here, and I'm just backing up likely well past where I picked up my bias, just because if I go from where I picked up my bias, that's all I'm going to see, as opposed to if I pick this up from here, I can just kind of back test it from where I'm at. So this here is a clear area of consolidation right here. Okay, and then you get price trade below this area with volatility here, and then trade back up into it here. So I'm looking at this area as the area of manipulation, or let's this area of the manipulation here back into this range, and then here you get the retest. Or would you want to extend? No, if you extend the box, then you're not going to get an entry. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to spend a little more time with this, because I believe with trying to trade this on the daily, you get different levels and you get different price reactions here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep playing around with this, but you can see here I've got my stop up here and targeting this 114,691 level, which is just before I want to take an entry here at the 114,630 level, and then target these relatively equal highs up here, but I may want to adjust my target as price is likely coming up short of where it's really trying to go, which is 116,669. Okay, let's make that adjustment and we'll see how this goes. All right, now price turning back here to the sell side. Same thing on euro, on pound dollar. Price returning back here to the sell side. Let's see if we're anywhere near getting stopped out here on Kiwi dollar or dollar yen. Yeah, these are returning back to the sell side here. Okay, looking at this now, my box is different, or at least I'm seeing the box here differently. The box is here, so we'll see what this does, but it looks like it is just begging to stop me out here. And if it does, I'm gonna let it. And then dollar yen, as I mentioned, this is a big target up here that it is screaming to reach into, so it will, and we'll see if this swing high holds up here. But if you'd like to know more, visit us at ontilttrading.com. Stay on tilt, never emotional. We'll see you next time.